All right, good morning, everyone. We're going to call the Committee of Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security to order at 11:08. We have roll call, please.
Commissioner Wilson. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Present, thank you.
Commissioner Clemente.
Here.
Commissioner Dobb.
Here.
Chair Garza.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item, please.
B, chairs and remarks.
I do not have any. Next item, please.
C, approval of the April 22nd, 2026 meeting minutes.
Great. We'll entertain a motion. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry for approval of the April 22nd meeting minutes. Any discussion? Hearing none, please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Next item, please.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed. Moving to item 1 under new business, forwarding report on the GPS tether monitoring program, comparing the results from the 2024-25 fiscal year to the 2025-26 fiscal year.
Thank you. We will take items 1 through 4, and please read them in, and then we'll invite Ms. Terry up to the table to speak on those items.
Item 2, forwarding report on Marine Patrol operations, comparing the results from fiscal year 2024-25 to 2025-26. Item 3, forwarding report on narcotics unit, comparing the results from 2024-25 to 2025-26. And item 4, forwarding a report on the Prison Rape Elimination Act program, comparing the results from 24-25 to fiscal year 2025-26.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Terry.
Good morning, Commissioners. How are you today?
Good.
I'm not going to read verbatim, just going to go over the numbers basically.
Sure,
If that's okay
absolutely.
with you. So reporting out for the Tether program, our total new enrollments and this only goes through January 31st. The total new enrollments was at 1,200. Thank you. Which 413 are a felony. Court order release at 1630. We had 21 going to the residential treatment centers under the GPS, and then 1757 successful completions. Our average daily population right now, as of January 31st, was 1,012. Any additional questions?
Any questions on item number 1 from commissioners? Okay, hearing none, you can go to the next item.
Okay. For Marine Patrol operations, through March 31st of this year, we had 5 search and rescues. 1 where we assisted disabled boater. 6 assist with other agencies. 4 were bodies recovered. 3 boating citations. 10 dive training days. 48 border security patrol hours. Had 25 boat inspections, 591 students trained for boating safety, 4 special details, and 4 public meetings, 5 dive team callouts, 12 training hours, and 2 animals rescued. Through the Marine unit, we received $116,000 in federal grant money, $104,000, which is through the state, and there's a 25% match from the Parks millage that we receive as revenue. Our salaries through March 31st was $54,800. Fringes $44,000, fuel charges $13,500, and chargebacks in $3,500.
Any questions from commissioners? Sure. Commissioner Clemente.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was just noticing about the boating safety students changes went up quite a bit, and we're not really into heavy boating time yet. What's going on? How would you get more students involved in getting this training?
So I would have to talk to my Marine sergeant on that, the Marine Patrol. But, this would be from September all the way through. So it wasn't just through the winter months because we haven't really done anything. So he's reporting out from more of last year through the fall season before the
Okay,
weather.
all right. I saw the date of,
Yeah.
I was thinking January to March. I'm like, wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Commissioner Peterson Mayberry?
So that was my one question too, but then I also had the second question around, as it relates to that, I know boating, that recreational life has increased. Do we partner with anyone? I know they have all of these boating classes. Does the sheriff's department do all the boating classes that are around now, or do we partner with anyone for those classes?
I don't want to speak incorrectly, so I will
Okay.
come back with that information for you, but I know we do a lot of boating classes.
Okay.
And our partnership along the lake, the river and all is with the other communities between Oakland County, Macomb County. We partner as far as our dive teams and all. But as it relates to training for boating safety, I believe we just do this on our own.
Okay. And if so, just let me know, because I know that some constituents reached out, they're new boat owners.
Mhm.
And so if it's something that we offer,
Mhm.
then I would love to be able to share that information with
Okay.
constituents, just to know that it's just another resource that they could get, so that we could decrease the numbers that are negative on here. Not bad, but
Mhm.
if we could get more people trained as they engage in these activities, that'd be great.
Okay,
Thanks, Ms. Terry.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Chair.
Thank you, commissioners. Any additional questions from commissioners on this item? All right, Ms. Terry, you can go to number 3 whenever you'd like.
Okay, number 3, as it relates to our narcotics unit, you will see that these numbers, as far as revenue, there's none there. And that's as a result of a lawsuit that's pending right now. So number of vehicles impounded through March 31st of this year was 221. Number of arrest tickets, 254. We have no revenue to report. And then see the expenditures that were attached as far as our personnel, our regular salaries, and our fringes. But unfortunately, we don't have it at this time. Okay.
All right, any questions, commissioners, on item 3? Okay, you can move on, Ms. Terry.
Reporting out on the Prison Rape Elimination Act, PREA. I'm going to go through the last quarter 4 of October through December of 2025. Allegations of inmate non-consensual sexual acts. We had one. There was one unfounded, and one investigation ongoing. Allegations of inmate abusive sexual contact. There were 3. Allegations of inmate sexual harassment. 1. Allegations of staff sexual harassment. Substantiated 2. Unsubstantiated 1. Unfounded 1. So an investigation ongoing is still 1 right now at this time. We have a total of 11 throughout the year of that quarter. I'm sorry, that quarter.
Okay, any questions from commissioners on item number 4 on the report? Commissioner Peterson Mayberry?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just one question. All right, would the union also support these same numbers? Do they just come directly through the sheriff's office on that side, or are these the cases when you're talking about staff in particular? Have they gone through the union and they have the same numbers?
No, I don't believe the union's involved in this piece. This is internal affairs that
Okay,
investigates all of these reports.
okay. So if
Report
anything's happened with staff, it may not have risen to this level yet with internal affairs.
Right. If
Okay.
it has not, yes, if
Okay.
it haven't reached internal affairs, but all of this information reported is reported from internal affairs.
Thank you.
Investigations are conducted.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional commissioner questions on item 4? All right, thank you, Ms. Terry.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. All right, I will entertain a motion for items 1 through 4. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, supported by Commissioner Dobb, for receiving items 1 through 4. If there's any questions, hearing none, please vote on your tablet.
Motion carried.
All right. Thank you. We will now take items 5 and 8 together. If we can read those in and invite Mr. Thomas up to the table.
Item 5, requesting commission approval of a one-year grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Corrections, Office of Community Corrections to support approximately 3,000 sentenced county offenders, including jail-based cognitive behavioral therapy, community and jail-based domestic violence prevention treatment, women's trauma-informed care programming, and violence and intervention services.
Right. Thank you and welcome, Mr. Thomas.
Good afternoon to the chair and to this committee. Lester Thomas, Administrator for Adult Community Corrections, here requesting commission approval of a one-year grant for fiscal year 26 between the Charter County of Wayne and Michigan Department of Corrections in the amount of $900,000. This grant will serve approximately 3,000 sentenced county offenders, and it includes programs, jail-based cognitive behavior therapy. We have community and jail-based domestic violence, women trauma-informed care, as well as violence and intervention services.
Right. Any questions from commissioners on item number 5? Right. Oh, you do have one.
Yes,
Commissioner
Mr.
Peterson Mayberry.
Thank you. Just one question. Mr. Thomas, how do we track the progress of individuals who are benefactors of the program?
We have several mechanisms to track them, and one of the key components is every vendor that we use have what they have to submit KPMs, key performance measurements, and basically we do quarterly reports and we look at the numbers, and it populates the success of not only the success of the programming and the offenders that's going through the program, but also the utilization.
Thank you. And that's done quarterly.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
At a minimum.
At a minimum?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Chair.
Commissioner. All right. Any additional questions on the item? All right. Thank you. Go to the next.
I believe Ebony McCann is online for the
excellent.
next one. if I'm correct.
Excellent. Then we'll welcome Ms. McCann if she's online.
Good morning. Through the chair, Ebony McCann, Division Director, Transition Services. I'd first like to apologize for my presence on Zoom. I am moving my daughter out of her dorm. Before you is a retroactive agreement with Michigan United to provide gun violence safety prevention classes for Wayne County residents. Last week, at our last PSJ committee, you had before you the Michigan State Police an extension of that grant agreement, which would allow Michigan United to continue to work through December 30th of 2026 to continue to provide gun violence safety classes for residents. The classes include safety of our new gun laws. Dr. Latressa Gordon from Michigan United is on the call as well. In the event that you have any questions regarding specific program procedures, but Michigan United has partnered with Wayne County through the grant funding that we received from the Michigan State Police in the amount of $389,821 to provide this service again through the end of this year. So through December 30th, 2026. The cause of the retroactivity, because I know the question will present itself, stemmed from some administrative challenges. We first were not fully confident that we needed a subrecipient agreement when the grant was initially received. We then received confirmation that we did in fact need a subrecipient agreement. And so we engaged with Michigan United to ensure that the appropriate paperwork was necessary. And so we worked with Michigan United to provide the correct paperwork to ensure that we would be able to bring this contract to you for your review and approval.
Thank you, Ms. McCann. Any commissioner questions or comments on this item? Commissioner Peterson Mayberry.
Sorry, thank you. Just two quick questions. One, what is the age, what are the ages that people can take the class? And then two, how do we get information to our communities to take advantage of this opportunity?
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and let Dr. Gordon answer those two questions. Dr. Gordon? If you may introduce yourself to the body.
Yes. Hi, I'm Dr. LaTressa Gordon, the Director of Public Health Nursing and Navigator Program with Michigan United. It's an honor to be before you, Commissioner and Chairs. The program offers a Safe Storage Act, also domestic violence. The classes are offered all throughout Wayne County. We have 7 navigators and a coordinator, Alicia Brown. And we also do TikTok education, Zoom education, and go to different type of events like church events, any type of baseball and set up tabling and put this information out. And we also provide surveys out, which we have, shown that it has been an improvement of knowledge once we do these surveys with the after presentation is presented. So we can get the information out. We can pass the dates that we're going to be out, but we're mostly out at different type of boots on the ground initiatives like Henry Ford. We're at different concerts and church events and other public facing events where we pass out literature and also do demonstrations how to safely use gun locks. We've current to date have passed out 8,000 gun locks and have knocked on about 2,000 doors passing out this literature and have done on TikTok about 15,000 K views.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon. So those, I was getting ready to ask when I asked what was the age group.
Oh, the age
So
group.
Mhm.
Our gun navigators and myself, we all have been through thorough background checks. So we also do schools as well. And we do have like Eagle Nest and pass out like information from kindergarten all the way up. So it's all ages. We start all.
Awesome. And it's good to hear that you've gotten creative with the messaging with TikTok. I was going to ask about technology and how we're getting it out versus just hard copies. And then how do we are you already in places where it's already scheduled, or can commissioners bring you on site for something that they may already be doing in a community?
Like we be brought on site. We're flexible. We like I say, we work with other organizations. We have like over 35 partners throughout Wayne County that we partner with different type of. We work with the mobile bus with Wayne County Health Department. We go out with them when they're doing blood pressure checks and also pass out the gun locks. And inside the gun locks, when we speak of the 8,000 gun locks been passed out, inside the gun lock, it also has the literature of safe storage. So we also educate, those are 8,000 people that we physically come in contact with, and then getting creative going through the different districts, knocking on doors and having those short conversations and improving people knowledge about how to safely store their firearms or domestic violence. Those are some things that we have been successfully doing.
Thank you. I've been asked from some seniors in my district, and so that's why I'm asking you what can we do to partner with them. So we can talk offline, but it's good to know that
Yes.
you're doing this, the depth of what you're doing, and the fact that this is all around gun violence prevention, and safety, gun violence safety. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any additional questions on item number 8? All right, hearing none, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. All right, we will entertain a motion for items 5 and 8. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry, supported by Commissioner Clemeni for approval of items 5 and 8. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we will take items 6 and 7, and we'll invite Mr. Guerrero up to the table if we'll read them in, please.
Moving back to item 6, requesting commission approval of Amendment 1 to a 1-year grant agreement with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services for the fiscal year 2026 Crime Victim Supplemental Funding Program for the Prosecutor's Office. And item 7, requesting commission approval of retroactive amendment 2 to a 3-year contract with 2 1-year options to renew with Carpool Solutions to continue providing the prosecutor's office with a cloud-based FBI criminal justice information services certified case management system.
Good morning, Mr. Guerrero.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, members of the committee, and all persons present. I'm Tony Guerrero, Chief of Legislation, Grants, and Community Relations for the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. And I'm very pleased to be here addressing number 6. This is a request for approval of a 1-year amendment to the grant, 1-year agreement via grant from the together with the County of Wayne and the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. This is not to exceed $97,971. This will be part of the fiscal year 2026 Crime Victim Supplemental Funding that will provide funds for the prosecutor's office to conduct the work that needs to be done. The term remains October 1st of 2025 through September 30th of 2026. The amount is increased by the amount I had indicated, $97,971, to a grand total not to exceed $295,587. We were very fortunate that Chair Bell granted exigent approval of this matter, and if this committee sees fit, we would ask that you move the matter forward and approve Chair Bell's exigent approval. We note that we're well within the 60-day period, so we want to make certain this should go to the full board well within that time period. And I'm happy to answer any questions about this particular grant, if there are any.
Thank you. Any commissioner questions on item number 6? Right, hearing none, you can go on to the next item, Tony.
Item number 7 is one that we're very proud of, and we're very, very happy to be here before you. This is the Carpel system known in our office as PBK. This is the case management system that allows the prosecutor's office to be paperless in the new building. I don't want to sound gushy, but I do have to say that the system has turned out to be better than we originally even approved. So much so that the Prosecuting Attorneys Association of Michigan, which covers all the prosecutors in the entire state, is adopting this system, just as we have. I want to speak to the time period here because we had this prepared to come before you with no retroactivity whatsoever. We have a little bit of a problem because of getting the documentation that we needed from Carpel. That's the reason this contract expired on the 12th of April. And if it is approved by this body, then it will move forward for the final 1-year extension. We originally, with the assistance of this body, and I have to say, not merely the committee, but the entire commission, took a chance on this particular system, and it's worked out better than our wildest dreams, and we're very grateful. It's not easy to come to you and ask for $3 million in order to implement a new unproven system, but this one has done the job and done it well. If you approve this, the final extension will go from April the 12th of 2026 to April the 11th of 2027. And I'm going to keep quiet in a minute, but I do want the committee to know that if this is approved, we're going to begin the process of going out for an RFP to make certain that we can extend the contract or go through my deal and put this in place for another 3 years. It's working out very well. And the other thing I have to say, because it's important to the commissioners, your local police departments love this system. They can submit their warrant request to us without ever having to leave their building. And it's a good thing because they're able to do the work that they need to do to protect the public. So I'm happy to answer any other questions that there may be on this one.
I'll just, we'll just say that this has been such a great program that's been implemented by the prosecutor's office. I heard a lot about it yesterday in our tour of the prosecutor's office, and it's a great thing that you all are implementing, and I'm so glad that it's working out so well.
It's a great thing that Kim Worthy has implemented. That's what I've got to say. She's always
I like that, Tony.
5 years. She's always 5 years ahead of everybody else.
Yes. Any commissioner comments or questions on this item? All right. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you very, very much.
I will entertain a motion for items number 6 and 7. All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Clemente, supported by Commissioner Peterson Mayberry for approval of items 6 and 7. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, please vote on your tablets.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Tony. Next item, please.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
Not aware of any. Next item, please.
G, public comments.
Okay, we are now at the public comment section of our meeting. We'll first go to anyone on Zoom who would like to make public comment to the committee today. Please unmute and do so at this time. Any emails received?
There are no emails.
Okay. If there's anyone in the chamber who would like to make public comment, yes. Yes, come to the table. You can both sit right there in the front. Thank you.
I'm on. Okay. I've prepared so that I will be.
Just state your names for the record, please.
My name is Jody White.
And my name is Charmin Sowards. I'm good at that. Charmin Sowards.
Okay, so I am a Michigan Senate candidate for District 8, a real estate professional and the co-founder of the Michigan Judicial Probate Integrity Project, whose tagline is once victims, now trained advocates. I'm here today because the board funds the Wayne County Probate Court over $12 million a year, 78 employees, and the public has no way to watch what that court does with it. Canon 1 of the Michigan Code of Judicial Conduct states the judiciary system exists for the benefit of the litigants and the public, not the judiciary. Canon 2 says judges must expect to be the subject of constant public scrutiny. I'm here to ask, where is the scrutiny? The State Bar of Michigan has over 43,000 members. Its probate and estate section alone represents more than 3,500 attorneys, professionals whose livelihoods depend on a probate court that operates without a working public-facing accountability mechanism. On March 3rd, our team attended Wayne County probate court hearings and asked for their day's docket. We were told it's an internal document. We contacted the state court administrator. We were told no rules require a public calendar. So if you do not already know the name of the case, you cannot know if it's being heard. In one of the cases, an 88-year-old woman's estate, her home was sold $96,000 below market with no court authorization. Over $91,000 was drained from her IRA before any inventory was even taken. She was placed on the witness stand and didn't even understand why she was even in court. No bonded conservator has been confirmed in 15 months of proceedings. A special fiduciary appears in case after case before the same judge. There is no public registry. No one would have known except that one of the court watchers happened to be in the room on the right day in the right room. The probate court exists to provide appropriate authority to administrate an estate upon the death of a loved one. It is not a place to harm our families, our loved ones, or our legacies. This is not an attack on the court. This is precisely what the court's own governing code demands, public scrutiny. I have met with one commissioner, Marecki, and she's my commissioner, and I've left messages for two others who have not received a time to meet, and that was Charmin's commissioner and Cynthia, who could not be here, her commissioner. So I'm asking this committee directly today. There's two things for sure. Place the issue of judicial abuse in Michigan probate courts on the agenda of this committee. You fund this court. The public deserves to know you are watching it. Second, schedule a formal meeting with the commissioners to discuss the Wayne County Probate Oversight Ordinance. a public functionary registry, a daily public docket, and our request for a meeting with the Michigan Judicial Council, and that is so that we can get access to our documents and our court recordings. As a Senate candidate, I'm committed to working with every county commissioner in the state to fix how our probate court operates. But it starts here with the body that holds the purse. You have $12 million in authority and almost 1.8 million people counting on you to use it with a specific oversight mechanisms to benefit your constituents and people like us. Canon number 1 says that the court exists for the litigants and the public. We believe that, and we believe you believe that. We are simply asking you make it true with a public docket, an oversight ordinance, and a meeting. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just a country singer from Nashville, Tennessee, who put her career aside to take care of her mother, who has been in probate court since 2015 to protect her, which I lost my battle with that because of incompetent people that would not do their job and put the truth in the front. I just lost her, and then the hospitals killed her. 2 hospitals in a row drugged her so badly that she had a heart attack and died, and put it on there that she died of heart problems and congestive heart failure, and which all they had to do was give her steroids and Lasix. And she was in guardianship, and I was not allowed to see my mom. I'm the daughter. I was the only one taking care of her, even though the guardian had all the control, which is wrong. And this is the oversight and that is needed so desperately so that people will behave and do their jobs. I mean, it's a shame I had to do their job, and they're getting paid and taking all my mom's money, which she didn't have much. I'm the one that took care of her, actually. So this is a spiritual deal. It actually is spiritual. So, what you do to other people is going to happen to you. Doesn't matter which God you're serving, because they both require, obey. If you don't obey, you're going to be in trouble. So I'll leave you with this. What you do to people is going to happen to you. That's just the laws of spiritualness.
All right. Thank you both very much.
I know
Appreciate it.
get an answer, but can I am contacting all of you. I will contact you guys now that I've met you. I was going with just our group's commissioners, but you've been phenomenal with these other programs that have been started, and you're asking amazing questions. And don't get me wrong, I think we needed all those programs, but we need one in probate court. And you guys are familiar with Charlie LaDuff. He's right over here. He's doing the Tracy Cornett case in Kent County when they should be here in Wayne County doing it. So if I could just call you guys, at least you have our
Okay,
face.
so this is what we'll do. So from here, I will consult our legal counsel on this, and we'll respond to that. But I appreciate both of
Thank
you
you,
and your
Mr.
time today.
Garza.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
And by the way, we are kind of going up against the attorneys. So when you talk to the attorneys, can we know what you're saying? Because we want.
It's our legal counsel, our internal legal,
Okay,
but
okay,
we'll
good.
respond.
Okay,
But
sounds
thank you
good.
so much.
We
I
appreciate
appreciate
that.
both of you today. Any additional public comment today for the committee? Hearing and seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Sure.
All right.